Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. This is Cherry Divine, and it's great to be here with you. And hello, Nancy. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Cherry. Doing better and better. Thank you very much. So you and I have had an interesting week this past week since we last were on our Facebook Live. And you've had some external goings on, and I've had some health goings on. And you wrote to me the other day, and I just want to share this with people, that needless to say, I have been doing a whole lot of inner work through this process. I kind of miss those days I could blame someone else and say, look what is happening to me, and hide. Yet this is so much more empowering.
It is. And I was writing this as, okay, we're going to give a little idea of what's going on. Last week, I found 2 major leaks in my guest bathroom, and which would cost thousands of dollars to repair. And I know how to attract in wealth. I just haven't attracted in those thousands yet. I'm claiming that. Did you notice it? I'm claiming it. Anyway, then it became an issue of whether my homeowner's insurance would pay or not pay. And I went into absolute fear, worry, tension. Many of us, we have our money issues, our deserving issues, all of this. And for me, after I go through that, oh my God, how am I going to work with this? How am I going to deal with it? I go into that, hold it. Nothing happens outside of me that isn't existing inside of me. And that's where it was like, gosh, I'm going to put it out there, kind of miss those days I could look at it and be out of my personal power and say, well, look what's happening to me. Look what they're doing to me. Because then I don't have to take responsibility. I don't have to do anything. Yet it is so much more. The word empowering is the only one I can find to actually describe it. But supportive of who I am, reminding me of all that I am. And so this took me into my inner workings, and I started thinking about it because I had prepared to feel as if I had no support. I had to argue my case to receive what it was and really explain myself and, bring in, I deserve this, all of this stuff.
You had to fight for it.
I had to fight for it, tooth and nail, really defend myself. And I'm thinking about this, and I thought, oh my gosh, that has been in play since I was a small child. And it went through, the relationship with parents, relationship with friends, relationships with men, and always having to prove myself. And I thought, well, this is the same thing, just only I've created it in a bathroom scenario. Does that mean I'm dealing with my crap? Yeah, I thought about using a different word. And then, I'm sitting there going, okay. And as I'm thinking about it, then another little spark of inspiration came in. And it was the energy we send out is what we get back. And so I'm going, oh my gosh, what did I do to deserve this? Notice how I went right back down to what I deserved that was negative. And then even a larger spark came in. And it was, what about all of the positive you have sent out? And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's not one that stays in my mind and many people's minds. And they all of a sudden showed this beautiful, bright energy going out and what they called the cosmic bank. And this energy of positive that's held in the cosmic bank coming back to me and blessing me. Well, it reminded me also to reach out to others. So I got on my Facebook page and said, hey guys, I've got a situation going. could just send some light, love, prayers. And what do you know? The very next day, well, no, it wasn't the very next day. It was the worry went away within instants. And any time that I thought about it, I used fractionalized thinking, which is something we've discussed. And on Monday morning, my homeowner's claim went through. So I want to thank you all for the prayers, but it's also understanding when we go inside and look at what old beliefs we're still carrying, how we still identify, we can have all of this information, yet we're still walking our path, and not all of it is cleared up yet. So it's a process, and it's going ahead and just re-looking, re-evaluating, and then allowing goodness to come to.
Uh-oh, Jerry, you are locked up on my system here. I may have to stop and restart. Can you type to reconnecting? My connection is poor. Well, that's just rude. Huh. It's me. Shouldn't be a poor connection. All right. I'm not sure what to do.